All right, how is everybody doing today? Today we are going to check out this crazy contraption here. Let's go. Okay, we have this wedge by Mazel. Now, if you've seen my other video from Mazel, it was a chipping club, which was actually pretty good. So I was excited to see this wedge. I've never quite seen anything quite like this. Now, I have seen this sole design and crazy bounce. I don't know what degree of bounce it is. 20? I mean, it's a lot with a giant sole. So this is the sole, and then the bounce is obviously the angle that it goes down. So I don't know, from leading edge to down here, I don't know, 16 maybe, I don't know what it is. But what was crazy was the face design. Have you ever seen anything like that? So here's what I did. So I wanted to take this and put it to the test in all areas of the game. And so I did a lot of chipping with it. Short little stuff around the green. Little pitches, a little bit longer stuff. And sand shots. Wanted to see how it performed out of the sand, and obviously full shots because it's a 56-degree wedge. You know, I want to utilize it wherever I would use my normal 56-degree wedge, which typically is called a sand wedge. It's in between, obviously, your lob wedge and your gap wedge. So, nice club. Everybody should have something 54, 55, 56-degree style wedge. And I was quite intrigued by this thing. Okay, so the face feels almost like a nail file. So I wanted to check that out and see what was going on there, and see how it spun around the green. And it actually spun nicely with the chip shots and little pitch shots that I was hitting. And what I did was I compared it to a Callaway 56. That's the other 56 degree I had. So the Mac Daddy 4 was what I was comparing it to. And it's tough to really compare apples to apples because that didn't have the giant sole. It was just the same loft. So, but I wanted to see how it felt out of, let's say, the longer rough versus the Mac Daddy and how they stacked up against each other. And I was quite surprised this actually performed really well out of the rough. It went through nicely. And it makes an interesting sound, kind of like a ping, ping, ping. It's a ping kind of sound. So I wasn't quite used to that, but it, you know, you get used to it. It was fine. It wasn't something that really was too bothersome or annoying. So pitching and chipping, it was just, it was great out of the rough, out of the tight lies. All the stuff around the green was really good. I liked how it performed out of there, and it got a nice spin off the clip face. Where it really surprised me was out of the sand. Now, you're not really able to open the face up because then your bounce is, I mean, it's just too much. So you got to keep it pretty square when you're hitting out of the sand or anywhere you're hitting it. But what was interesting was this, the long bunker shots, this came out really nice. Now, maybe it's the sand dispersing off the face so that club gets through the sand a little better. I don't know. All I know is that the long bunker shots were a piece of cake. The short bunker shots, on the other hand, were more difficult. This, out of the bunker, the ball goes. So if you're somebody who struggles out of the sand and you have a lot of longer bunker shots, this would be something to consider. Short bunker shots, I would go to a different club because this didn't really perform very well from the shorter bunker shot scenarios. Longer ones, fantastic. Shorter ones, not good. Now, how did this perform, let's say, from 80, 90 yards where I would normally hit a 56-degree wedge? Now, so I'm hitting at the range. I couldn't hit it. I mean, I was thinning them. They were super low. They went low, and I couldn't hit them straight. Nothing was really working for me there. Versus the Callaway, I can hit that from anywhere, and it's fine. It's like any other club. But this, it is not, in my opinion, it is not for a full shot. It is an around the green, Specific utility tool, and I would say ideally for bunker shots, it's fantastic. For rough, long rough around the green, fantastic. If you chunk a lot of shots, this would work for you. And but if you're using it as a full shot, don't do that. Number of reasons. One, it's too hard to hit full shots with this giant sole. Also, noticing here, I dented one of these slats. So I don't know if you could see it there, but one of them is slightly, you might be able to see it there. You know, one of them is slightly bent. Can you see that? You can see it dented in right here. So the strength of the club face is not good. So it probably would not perform very well from this point forward, I would imagine. So do not use this as a full shot club. But chipping around the green out of the sand, if you want like a specific tool for a specific job, then I would say this could work for you. I like this color design, to be honest with you. It looks cool. It's easy to see on the grass, and it's easy to just get a good visual focus on your shot. So that I really liked as well. But again, it would be a specific tool for a specific golfer in a specific situation. So there you go. It's for a specific type of player. Link is in the description below if you want to check it out, get more info on this, and see if this might be right for you. That is down below. Hope this little video is helpful for you. Hit that like button if you like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Love you guys. See you in the next video.